Hello everybody, it's been a wee while as we've been travelling around Australia, but today I wanted to come in live because we have hit South Australia and it is freezing. The winter in the Southern Hemisphere is well and truly on the way. What I'm going to do is give you three top tips, three naturopathic tips based on a wealth of knowledge that you could be doing right now as we navigate into the sort of chillier season in the Southern Hemisphere. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I'm originally from Cheltenham in Gloucestershire in the UK. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, then it's probably still a little bit chilly, but you're going into your slightly better weather. But we all know it's probably going to still be cold, and you're going to be wanting to follow these tips as well. So 3 top tips as we navigate the changing seasons. And it's really interesting. We've been travelling all around Australia, and probably by far South Australia has been the coldest state that we have been in a long time. It's not the cold that really impacts our immune system, because we know as we transition into the colder months, our immune systems do suffer. But it's not the cold temperature per se that actually affects us. It's the conditions that cold weather provides for us that either gets us sick throughout the winter period, or we stay nice and strong and robust. When it comes to the cold weather, the body's obviously core temperature drops. Now what that does is the body has to work harder to actually warm itself up. So it diverts its energy from the gut, from the place that all of our immune system is in, our gut. Nearly 85% of our immune system is in our gut. So it diverts the energy from our gut to more so the thermal dynamics of our body to heat us up. So it's so important to dress appropriately. And if you're anything like me, look, I've got my shorts on, right? I've got my shorts on. I shouldn't be in my shorts sitting here, although it's quite warm in the van. But dress appropriately, because then our body doesn't have to work so hard to keep warm. So the body has to work hard to keep its core temperature. Okay, keep your feet warm, keep your hands warm, keep your head warm. All right, I'm sounding like a bit of a nana here, but it's so important, even if you're really, really young, because you don't want to divert any energy away from the immune system. The other thing, obviously, and you're going to hear this, it's all across the media, increase your intake of vitamin C, increase your intake of zinc. The best ways that you can do that is increasing, obviously take a vitamin C supplement, take an antioxidant that contains vitamin C, or an adult multivitamin that contains vitamin C. That's really important. But don't forget all of the vitamin C rich foods. Meat contains vitamin C. A lot of people don't realize that. So don't slack off on your proteins during the winter months. And even if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, do not be slacking off now as you transition over into your other seasons. So blueberries, strawberries, any of the berry families, but get that vitamin C into you, whether it's an antioxidant or an adult multivitamin or a straight out vitamin C. One thing, it is so essential during this transition phase as we go into the winter period, make sure you're taking a probiotic. Like I said, 85% of our gut immunity, okay, is in our gut. So that's why we call it gut immunity, because our immunity, the bulk of it resides in our gut. People don't realize. They think the immunity is just something that's a little bit more peripheral. You need to take something, or they don't really understand where the immune system comes from. So the bulk of it is in the gut. So take a probiotic. If you're at high risk category, maybe you're going into surgery, maybe you've come out of surgery, you're convalescing, maybe you're prone to the viruses during the colder season, then you might want to be taking a probiotic every day. If you're taking our probiotic sachet, it's every second day, so you do get bang for your buck. It's good value. However, you could take half the sachet daily as you go into the winter period. All right, so remember, when the sachet comes out of the box, the probiotic box, there's one sachet. You pull the whole sachet out, and it looks like 2 sachets that are joined together, and they are joined together. Rip the top of the sachet of both, and that's what you have. So you can have half. There are things that you need to also take internally, hot fluids, and I'll talk about fluids next, but herbal teas. Our Phyto Reds is an absolutely brilliant warming drink. Okay, a lot of people used to use our Phyto Golds, but if you love any of our Phyto range, which is our Phyto Reds or our Phyto Greens, then pop the Phyto Reds into a nice warm to hot water and drink that. And that's a very refreshing drink. Ginger and lemon tea, things like that. Make it yourself. Grate some ginger, pop some lemon in, and then you've got your own ginger and lemon tea, and you've got all of the key active ingredients in that ginger and lemon. But if you're not into making your own herbal teas, then definitely buy a good one. With your herb teas, top tip, buy organic. Get an organic herbal tea, much better, and you know it's going to be sourced from a better location. Second thing I want to talk to you about is hydration. It's natural that when we enter into the cooler seasons, we don't want to drink as much. So just be aware that you don't want to be getting dehydrated in the winter months. That's the time that people do get dehydrated. Yes, the cold weather makes our skin a little bit drier and you can feel it. However, it is also dehydration. And a lot of people confuse hunger with dehydration. So when you are hungry, first and foremost, if you've eaten and it's a good protein quality meal, then just drink water. Drink some water. Drink a full glass of water. But if you've already eaten and you know it's not hunger, but you feel hungry, it's probably that you're thirsty. So with the brain, we often think of thirst manifesting as oh, I'm dry in the mouth, or you know, the back of the throat gets a little bit dry and you feel that need for liquid. Well, the body is incredible. It can actually manifest as your tummy grumbling as well and having those hunger signals. So don't get those two confused. But it's so important to maintain your hydration levels in the winter months for the mucosal membranes as well. Remember, viruses thrive more in the cold temperature. So humidity will kill the COVID virus and a lot of the influenza viruses. So you want to make sure that during the colder weathers where the viruses are starting to proliferate in the environment, that you hydrate because of the mucous membranes. Remembering, moist mucous membranes mean less viral attacks, okay? Because a lot of the time, especially with COVID, it actually comes in via the mucous membranes, via the nose, etc. So once again, lemon and ginger teas, making sure you're on that probiotic, making sure you're having Phyto Reds as a nice warm drink. So these are your best allies, and you obviously use this as you go into summer, but it's so important to be doing this in winter. The third thing I want to talk about, and it's one of the biggest things, and it hit me the other day hard as well, and I've always been into my sleep, but sleep, okay? Sleep is huge when it comes to the immune system and transitioning over to a really full-on cold winter. Now, sleep is important for regulating the circadian rhythms in the body. So if you struggle with sleep, please let us know. Drop it in the comments. We'll be able to help you with that. If there's one thing that we can help you with in LTLA, apart from gut repair, weight loss and body composition and all things skin and all things health, is your sleep. So sleep is absolutely vital for good immunity. Like I said, it affects the circadian rhythm. So making sure that you get 7 to 9 hours, 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Men, yes, they need a little bit less than women. We do need our sleep. So men, if you're watching here, support your woman in getting some more sleep. It's really important. So 7 to 9 hours is the general rule. I was getting up really early for, about a week. I was getting up at 4:45 every morning, and I was doing some late training. So I was doing some mentor trainings with the team, talking about some new systems that we're implementing and programs, etc. So I was getting up really, really early, 4:45, and I was going to bed some nights, eating at 9 o'clock after the meetings, and then going to bed. You know, my eyes would be probably getting to sleep at about 11:15. I was just not getting enough sleep, and I could feel my immune system bit by bit going down. So watch out for those clues. Watch out for just feeling a little bit more cold. Obviously, you watch out for the sniffles or a headache or a dry throat, but there's also the pre-signs, the pre-symptoms to the sore throat. You want to catch everything in the pre-symptoms, and those pre-symptoms is just you're feeling a little bit more irritable. Maybe you're feeling a little bit colder, just feeling a little bit more off, a little bit more irritable. Maybe there's a little bit of nauseousness there. And then the next symptoms is usually maybe a sore throat, maybe you're getting that sneezing a little bit more, scratchiness in the throat, you're starting to feel really quite cold, you're getting more tired. So we always want to catch it in the pre-symptom area. Just so important that you make sure that you're getting enough sleep. So they're 3 absolutely vital top tips. And once again, that's about thinking about your immune system, boosting your immune system now. It starts now. It actually started a couple of weeks ago, but you can actually start it now, because the viruses love cold weather, and the conditions around the cold weather just makes it ripe for your immune system to start suffering. Staying hydrated is really important because of the mucous membranes and because of everything else that water provides. Remember, it gives you your energy. You feel more switched on. You feel more energized. You'll have less wrinkles. Your skin's more plump. So many benefits of having more water in your diet. And thirdly, getting enough sleep. Don't ever underestimate the restorative power of sleep. Remember to turn your technology off before you go to bed, because if you go to bed with technology, go to bed with your phone and that white light, that bright light, or your laptop on your lap, you know, as you're watching a Netflix movie or something like that, or you maybe have your reading lamp on because you're reading a book. If you do that before bed, you're going to muck around with your melatonin levels. So, you know, you want to make sure that your melatonin production is working perfectly so you can have a restful night's sleep. Really important. Some exciting news for Australia and New Zealand. Drum roll, please. As you know, we are always passionate about helping you navigate your health, no matter what journey you're on, whether it be weight loss, whether it be body composition, whether it be more energy, whether it be gut repair. Maybe we're needing to get you off a disease path in life and onto a health path in life. Well, we have something for you. So periodically we have incredible promotions, and this is one that is started, or it's actually started today. So we have a spend and save promotion happening on right now. If you are ever thinking about investing in your health, and I use the word investing because you have to invest in your health. You have to spend a little bit of money, and you have to do the actions that will give you better health, all right? And that's everything that we do in LTLA. We'll teach you if you don't know how to do that. But the investment at the moment is, if you spend $250, you get a $25 credit off that. So you get $25 off a $250 order. Now hang with me to the end, because the spend and save discounts isn't just what you get. There's so many more things that you get. So you spend $250, and most of our programs are around the $250. You get $25 off. You spend $350, you're going to get a massive $50 off. And if you spend $500, you're going to get a massive $100 discount. Now, here is the thing. Remember, if you are a new customer, you get so many perks. You get a further $10 off, or if you've been gifted a friends and family code, you get a $20 reduction on that as well. So if you're a new customer and you say want to do the 5-day drop, and it's going to come in at around $250, you're going to get $25 off. You're going to get between $10 and $20 on top of that as a gift from us, a share the love, and it all depends on whether it's $10 or $20, but it'll be one or the other. You'll get half price shipping, plus you'll get between 10 and 15% discount on top of that. So $25 off, between $10 and $20 off, half price shipping, and between 10 and 15% discount. That's massive, massive savings. And if you haven't seen our pinned post already, you'll see some of the savings there. But that does not do it justice, because reach out to your mentor, let them load the cart from you, let them show you exactly how much you can get these programs for, because there's lots of little ways that we can actually reduce the programs. So if you are one of our VIPers, then you're in a very sweet spot for the spend and save promotion, because you know you're going to be getting between 10 and 30% on top of all of the spend and save discounts. So if you're wanting the weight loss program, you're going to be spending, say, $250. Let's just use the $250 as an example. You're going to get the $25 off. You're going to get up to 30% off. You're going to get your free shipping as well. Massive, massive savings. And if you haven't seen our pin post, go and have a look at that. Lots and lots of savings at the moment with our spend and save promotion that's going on. And, you know, really, this is all about us being able to offer these programs to you at an affordable price. Remember, it's not just for the programs. If you just love keeping healthy and you making sure that you're on your antioxidants and probiotics and immune health as we're going into winter, but you do also want to focus on your skincare, so you're using our collagen skincare, and maybe you want no toxic dishwash or laundry detergent powder or toothpaste or mouth rinse as well that has the teeth whitener. Hey, you can get the products as well with this spend and save promotion. So there is something for everybody. Please reach out. If you do have any questions, now is the time to investing in your health. We've got so many resources here. Remember, you only pay for the products. Everything else we gift you. This is our way of giving back to the community en masse. Okay, we're a global business and it enables us to reach into other countries. So if you've got benefit out of this, then please pass this on. If you know people that are struggling with their immune system, please pass this on. Share this video. I want this to get out to as many people as possible. Add them in. If you don't want to share, add them into the LTLA group and they will be able to watch the replay.